Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to my very first ever Premier League watch-along stream. So this is something brand new for me that I've not tried before. The only times where I've ever done anything similar is when we've been watching other events such as EA Play, E3 and stuff like that. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to go today. I've just realised that needs to be muted. And hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. If you do, thumb it up, subscribe if you're new and you enjoy yourself and want to see more of these, and I will happily do them if people do enjoy it. So, the way that we're going to do things today is like this. Okay? Now, why has the thing above me disappeared? For goodness sake. One sec. Where has this gone? I'm supposed to have a thing above me. One sec. What if I do that and then that? What if I do this? That doesn't want to work. What if I try this and then this? Now, we were supposed to have the radar thing up here, and I don't know why it's disappeared. But these are the team sheets, as you can see. Oh, there you go. Right, so it's decided to appear now. So you should have everything on there. All the info that you need as the game kicks off, and everything that's going on, like who's passing where, etc. If there's any shots, anything like that. You got the stats in the bottom right as well. And hopefully today we're just going to chill out. We're going to watch this game together. We're hopefully going to have a good time. If you have any questions, then let me know what they are in the chat. We're going to be providing our own version of live commentary, as well as, again, obviously showing you the stuff that we can see. Edison's number, yeah, has not changed. Why? Let me... Aguero is not starting. He is on the bench, which is interesting. Right, there you go. That should now be updated for you. Who is Marí? Honestly, don't have a clue. I don't know who he is. Neither me or True Geordie have copied each other's thumbnail. He definitely has not copied mine because he would not be making his own. I've just put some big players from each club on our thumbnail, and two teams. That's about it. Eric Garcia is centre-back for City, a youngster that a lot of City fans have been asking to potentially get pushed up to the senior team because of their situation with having to use like Ronaldinho at centre-back and everything like that. So, yeah, a lot of them wanted to see him, and he looks like he is coming through now. Your thoughts on that decision? I'm going to get asked about it a million times. God knows what they were doing. How they managed to mess up in the way they did. I don't know. It should not be possible in this day and age. Even without VAR or goal line technology, it should not be possible to miss what happened in that first game. So, I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest with you, because it's just stupid. And that is that. So, all these players are about to kick off Man City Arsenal. Let's do this. Okay. So now the thing above me, unfortunately, because of like live streams and everything like this is a little bit ahead. Okay? So if there are any goals or anything, then you will see on here a little bit beforehand. But there's not really anything that I can do about that, because I don't have an actual TV in my room to watch it on. I have to watch it through the Sky Sports app on Virgin. So, what we're going to be doing is we are going to have my own version of the commentary to go along with the stuff that's happening on here. Now, obviously in this game we're expecting it to be possession heavy for Manchester City, because that is how they play. And so we expect things to be normal today. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult to see how teams are really going to adapt to coming back and playing Premier League football after so long away. But I really, really hope that today's stream is going to be a bit of fun. So again, if you do enjoy it, please help us out with some thumbs up down below. If you are new and you want to see me do this more, as Nketiah is offside right there, then make sure that you subscribe and leave any feedback in either the stream chat or in comments if you see this as a video. Leno nearly got himself an assist there. Nketiah breaking from the halfway line, but he is just offside. Is it actually live or not? It is. I can't show the actual game due to copyright, but I will do my best to try and describe everything that's going on. Again, have discussions with you about things as we go through the game, okay? So yes, Man City in light blue today. Arsenal in their darker kit for whatever reason, which is a bit bizarre. But as expected, starting early doors, Man City trying to control possession. Can you not put it flipped or reversed? No, you not copyright. Okay. Now, some of the team decisions, a lot of people are questioning already, especially with Arsenal, where some of their players are. But what can you do now? Benjamin Mendy bursting down the left-hand side as Sterling gets absolutely flattered by. Is that Marí? Is that what he looks like? It is Marí. Okay. It is Marí, sorry. Can I put a 27-second delay on the thing above head? Nope. I cannot. The most that I can put on is like 5 seconds. That's it. And that's what I've already done. So, yeah, Benjamin Mendy coming back for Man City to potentially provide a load of assault down that left-hand side. Support for wing play is going to be very interesting to see because we haven't seen an absolute ton of Benjamin Mendy or for Manchester City. Sadly, we all saw him when he was at Monaco before they bought him. Looking really, really good attacking-wise. And then a little suspect defensively. But going forward, he looks like a menace. So KDB over this free kick right here, just on the very, very edge of the box. Very, very good territory for him to score from. Half save from Leno, puts it out for a corner. Okay. What channel? It is on Sky Sports main event. Also on Sky Sports Premier League as well. Man City doing the classic thing from a corner of playing it short and then passing it back to the corner taker. He's offside. Incredible. Your membership renewed today. Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Billy. I think I did. Oh no, it didn't say it in the stream live. So thank you very, very much for the support. Daily, yeah. So currently we have got down. Who have we got? Xhaka is on the floor receiving treatment, and we're 4 minutes in. So amazing. Absolutely amazing start. How did he do? Oh, he ran into Guendouzi. So, potentially injured by his own teammate, less than 5 minutes into his Premier League return. Amazing. Absolutely amazing right there. I think Arsenal has a good chance to win. I think that this is probably Arsenal's best chance to beat Man City that they could ask for, because no one really knows how each team and each player is going to perform back in the conditions of actual Premier League games. It's very different in training or even in friendly games before this season has restarted. But matching the conditions of like high physicality, high pace, high pressure of the Premier League, you can't really compare that to anything else. So it's going to be very hard for a lot of players to just get straight back into things. And it looks like Xhaka is massively struggling. He may have to go off here, which means that it looks like Dani Ceballos might be coming on for Arsenal only 5 minutes in. Who do I support? I support Leicester. Jamie, I mean, you can try. Whether I do this again in the future will depend on two things. One, how much I enjoy doing it. And two, How well does it perform? Do we get decent viewership? Do we gain any subscribers from it? How does it go for my channel? Right? If I enjoy it and it's a good performing stream for my channel, then I would happily do more of these. But there you go, Granit Xhaka getting stretchered off 5 minutes in. Wow. Well, what a start for Granit. What a start right there. So, oh, apparently, Hawkeye have apparently released a statement on the goal line incident during Aston Villa v Sheffield United match this evening. I don't know if this is true, so I don't really know if I want to say it. I don't know if that's actually them, so I'm not going to read it out just in case it's false. Why can't we watch the match? Because I am not Sky Sports. I cannot show you the actual game. So yeah, Dani Ceballos on for Granit Xhaka. Let's change this. As he is now on. So let's change that for you. There you go. Beautiful. So, very, very poor start for Arsenal in terms of having to lose a man already. David Silva already trying to string some passes together, though. Pretty nice. As a Liverpool fan, you just want to get this thing wrapped up, then play our young guys to avoid injuries. Mm-hmm. Yep. Statement isn't fake according to BBC. Really? What am I doing? I am watching Manchester City versus Arsenal. What are you doing? What are you doing? Corner comes in. Headed clear. Riyad with the volley. Absolutely diabolical. Was closer to the corner flag than the goal. It is on his right foot, but still, that was awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, that was just garbage by Riyad Mahrez right there. The Premier League retweeted it, so it is real. Okay. So, Hawkeye's statement. Okay. On what happened. For those of you that don't know, basically, LB, why? Why? What's wrong? If you missed it, then in the Sheffield United versus Villa game, Sheffield United whipped in a free kick. No one of their team headed the ball or had contact with the ball. It was claimed by the goalkeeper, Nyland, for Villa, and then he was knocked into his own net by his teammate, one of the other Villa players. The ball very clearly went behind the line, and he held it behind the post. The whole ball was over the line. Yet it wasn't given. And no one really understood why. So they've released a statement saying, during the first half of Aston Villa versus Sheffield United match at Villa Park, there was a goal line incident where the ball was carried over the line by Aston Villa goalkeeper number 25, Nyland. The match officials did not receive a signal to the watch nor earpiece as per the goal decision system protocol. The 7 cameras located in the stands around the goal area were significantly occluded by the goalkeeper, defender and goalpost. This level of occlusion has never been seen before in over 9,000 matches that the Hawkeye goal line technology system has been in operation. The system was tested and proved functional prior to the start of the match in accordance with the IFAB laws of the game and confirmed as working by the match officials. The system has remained functional throughout. Hawkeye unreservedly apologises to the Premier League, Sheffield United and everyone affected by this incident. Now, the thing is that Sky said, as Man City are just knocking the ball around, shock, is that VAR was in operation, and they could have overruled, yet they didn't. Why? So, you say if they go down because of it. What, Sheffield United, the team that are nearly going into Europe? I don't think they'll go down because of that. The thing is, it may cost them a place in the Europa League or something like that, which would be insane. Insane. How can you get the thing above me? It's on Bet365. Where do I live? I live in Leicester, which is in England. I cannot share the game as well. Keep the watch-alongs a thing. This is good. Again, if I enjoy it, which I am right now, and if everyone else enjoys it, then I'll keep doing it. Kevin De Bruyne bursting through the middle, by the way. Playing the ball out wide to Raheem. Terrible pass into the box by Sterling. He's really not been as good this season, has he? Deary me. It was not clear and obvious. Sevilla cannot overrule. I mean, it was. It's gone. Or is it back? Our internet massively lagged. Did we reconnect? Is everything okay? Normally when my software disconnects, it never comes back. But it looks like it's back. Okay, thank God for that. I don't know what just happened, but we're fine, okay? Our viewership absolutely just plummeted, but nothing I can do about that. Technical problems, okay? Sometimes they happen. You may have to refresh. It's all good. It's all good. What I was going to say was, yeah, nothing of note really so far other than the Granit Xhaka injury which occurred in the 4th minute, meaning that he is already out and may not even play again for the remainder of the Premier League season, despite our restart today. So, massively sucks for Arsenal as Gabby Jesus takes down Guendouzi for a free kick within Arsenal's own half. Do I want De Bruyne to join Real Madrid? No, because then I wouldn't get to see him live, really. Jamie Carragher stood on the touchline with a non-operating microphone. Oh, now it's working. Amazing. Amazing. Laporte back and firing for Man City as well as Benjamin Mendy is a nice thing to see. That French link-up is going to be very, very good. And Laporte, like, he's such a catalyst for Man City, isn't he? So having him back in the side, you'd assume that their clean sheet situation and everything like that, they're just going to go up and up and up in their defensive ability with him back. And having Mendy to provide support down the wing is also going to be very helpful. It looks like Kevin De Bruyne has caught Danny Ceballos here. Brings him down. Loving the hair. It's great, isn't it? It is great. So yeah, De Bruyne slightly catching Ceballos. Aguero is on the bench for Manchester City today. I'm not sure if there is a reason why or not. Mendy heading the ball out for a throw-in in their own half. Oh, it's so good to have Premier League football back, isn't it? It is so good. Mustafi at the back for Arsenal today. Wonder if their fans are excited to see him back in the team. And then Marí behind him. Behind him? To the side of him. Jamie, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So has anyone in the chat really watched much of this Marí fellow before? Because I can say that I don't think that I have ever seen him play. So it's going to be fresh to see a new player. Plying his trade for Arsenal at the back here as Kieran Tierney bombing forward. Plays it out to Aubameyang, who finds himself for some reason out wide on the left. You say Marí is a little bit slow. Never seen him play. Simone, I don't know what you mean. Kyle Walker in with the block. Gives away a corner for Arsenal here. So I'm in the Club World Cup final, but that's about it. Okay. Very good, very technical centre-back. Okay. I cannot show the game because I am not Sky Sports. It does amaze me that people don't realise that I don't have the copyright to show it. But that's why we're doing a watch-along. You can watch it and we can all react and have discussions and conversations as we go. And if people enjoy this, then I will do it more. If you want to support the stream and the channel, you can hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe if you would like to see more. If you want to provide any feedback, anything that you think should be added, potentially to these kind of streams going forward, that would be very much appreciated. Marí does look like he's comfortable and composed on the ball. which is something that I don't think Arsenal fans have really said about centre-backs for a while, with David Luiz and Mustafi being their mainstays lately. We could potentially put subs next time as well, yes. Potentially do that. Marí has played 2 games before this. Well, there you go. I will not be doing any predictions for the remainder of the season because I think it's pointless to do so right now. But yeah, Marí, he doesn't seem phased when players are coming towards him, which again, something that Arsenal fans are probably going to really, really like, especially if he now bullies his way into the team ahead of David Luiz. That'd be nice. Kind of like Laporte, not the quickest, decent passing. That's the thing with... The thing is with centre-backs as well, as Leno is just holding onto the ball for ages here, pings it forward, does not manage to find Nketiah. So, you don't have to be the quickest centre-back in the world if your positioning is very, very good. Right? Because you will be able to read situations and get yourself in position so you don't have to be quicker than Adama Traore, because you will read the pass and you will be able to block it before it even happens. So, it's not the end of the world. Kyle Walker, trying to charge down the right, winning a throw-in in Arsenal's half. Agree, because you don't have form to take into consideration. Exactly. Chatting in here, you're also watching the game live. Nice, doing this for Leicester on Saturday. I don't know if I will do more of these. I don't know what games I would do it for. I am going to base it on how well today's stream goes. Okay? Again, this is my very, very first time ever doing anything like this, as Kevin De Bruyne gets the ball in Arsenal's box. Nice to see Riyad straight back into the team. Plays it between himself and Kevin De Bruyne, and then Kyle Walker plays it sideways, because that's what he does. Amazing. But if today's stream goes really well, if we potentially gain a few subscribers, if we get a good viewership today, like we've currently averaged over 200 people, which is really, really good. I'm very happy with that. If that keeps up and I enjoy myself, then I'd happily do more of these because I like watching football and I like streaming. So, win-win scenario, really. Kieran Tierney going to be in a big battle with Riyad Mahrez all throughout today's game. Tierney obviously linked with a move away to us, actually, Leicester, if we sell Ben Chilwell. Would be interesting to see if anything actually comes of that. I doubt it, because I don't see why we would have let Arsenal sign him to then sign him the next year. It seems bizarre. Pep Guardiola needs his centre-backs to be able to play from the back. Laporte very comfortable on the ball. That's why PK's so good at Barca. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Man City looks strong so far. They've not exactly dominated. They've had possession, right? As you can see, it's actually pretty even. 51-49 in terms of possession so far. They haven't been their standard selves of keeping the ball the entire time and then working a really, really good opportunity and getting a shot off. Riyad has had a shot, but there's not been anything insanely dangerous, although Kyle Walker, running down the right-hand side, gets into the box, tries to lay it back to another Man City attacker, and just an awful pass, to be honest with you. That looked like a FIFA 20 pass right there. Just goes behind all of the Man City attackers. It looked like it was a beautiful layoff to him by Gabriel Jesus. Goes down the right-hand side, bursts into the box, just lay it back. Oh no, it was from Riyad to Walker. He should have played it to Gabriel Jesus in the box, but he managed to somehow mess it up, which is pretty poor right there. Do you like having a beard? What's best about having it? I do, because I think it makes me look better. Marí does look like he's picked up a slight knock or injury of some kind. He's not moving very well. He's now sitting down. This does not look good. So Arsenal could already potentially be 2 subs down within 20 minutes. Now, obviously, with the return of the Premier League, due to the pandemic and everything like that, teams are now allowed 5 substitutes instead of 3 in a game. So it's not the end of the world having to sub a player off. We're assuming that there's going to be a lot of subs in these games, but mainly due to fitness, not due to injuries. So What will be really interesting to see for Arsenal here is whether these are going to be injuries that cost them for the rest of the season. So is Marí going to be able to play any more games? Is Xhaka going to be out for the rest of the season because he got stretched off? We don't know. We don't know. So the one other thing actually though, and someone's just said it in the chat, which I thought was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. You do have 5 subs, but you only have 3 sub chances. So what I mean by that is David Luiz is most likely coming on for Marí right here. We already had Xhaka go off for Dani Ceballos. Now, they can only stop the game once more to make any more subs in the remainder of this match. Right? So they would have to make subs at like half-time or at one other time, right? So that could be pretty big. They'll play football, not for like a team or anything like that. You're a Man U fan, but you think Walker has passed it. I don't think Walker's been good for years. He's just quick. That's it. Are there water breaks? There is allowed to be a water break once per half, and the referee has to signal it. Plasma, maybe. That is a potential thing. It is interesting to see a manager and his assistant now coming up against each other as 2 separate managers. Not something that you see all the time in football. So David Luiz, confirmation that he is coming on for Pablo Marí right now. So Arsenal down 2 of their starting 11 already. So let me change this on my... Oops. On my screen so that we can see that updated for you right there. The weather, the weather is not ideal for either of these teams. It is absolutely chucking it down right now. So Man City trying to play a lot of fast football across the floor. It's going to get like very, very hard for the ball to actually travel a long distance along the floor without it just stopping due to how wet the turf is going to be. Jacob, in the future. Water breaks only happen when it's sunny. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. It would make more sense to have a water break when it's really, really hot heat and the players are getting dehydrated and stuff like that compared to when it's cooler and when you're in the rain playing. But it is also good just to keep hydrated anyway. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do keep the water breaks in despite the weather. And the thing is, the time for the water breaks gets added on to the end of the half anyway. So if it takes a minute for them to have their break, then that gets added on in the allotted time. Liam, I don't know what that means, so there you go. So here we go. Edison, can they start an attack from deep? No. Kevin De Bruyne gives the ball away right on the edge of Arsenal's box. Aubameyang with a shot. Terrible. Terrible. Not even close. Miles over. In future, you might want to put on who's got cards and stuff potentially. Yeah, again, everything depends. Like, the fact that I don't know whether I will do any more of these. It all depends on how today goes. If it is enjoyable, and if it does well for the channel, if people like watching it, if we potentially gain some new viewers that want to see more of this, then I will do more. If it doesn't go well, if I don't enjoy it, I'll be less tempted to do more of them. Okay? Laporte on the ball right now. Plays it out to Benjamin Mendy. And yet again, charging down that left-hand side, as we know he loves to do. Breaking into Arsenal's final third before turning back on himself. And winning himself a throw-in. There is artificial crowd noise, yes. Yes. Arsenal with the ball now. Leno in possession. Right in the box. Haven't seen your hair like this. Yeah, it started today. I will not be doing any on Friday because my friends are coming round and we're going to be watching the football in the garden with some beer and pizza instead of this. So, there you go. There you go. David Luiz. They're just passing it round the back as it stands right now. Arsenal not really doing much, and then Leno just boots it upfield for whatever reason. This is a big problem, isn't it? If it's going to lag. We're just going to lose a ton of viewers every time it lags. This is a big problem. I don't know why that's happening. But if this is going to be a thing because I'm streaming whilst watching another stream, then I won't be able to do these. That does lose us over a quarter of our viewers as well. It's a massive, massive problem, that. If that's going to happen multiple times... I mean, it's already happened twice. If that's going to keep happening, that's too big of a problem for me to do this consistently. That's a real bad problem. Ralph, I don't care about that, to be honest with you. It's fine, you just need to refresh. I mean, it should reconnect very, very quickly. I don't know why it's doing it. But, yeah, hopefully it does reconnect very quickly and it doesn't really cause much of a problem for anybody. Yeah, the noise from the supporters, the artificial crowd noise, is a very, very nice addition. Kevin De Bruyne, not quite managing to pull the strings like he normally does. If you got a laptop to watch it on, that wouldn't make any difference. If anything, that would be worse. You have a man bun now? No, my hair is nowhere near long enough for that. Are you born in Wales? Nope. Born in Leicester, live in Leicester. Bobby, you don't need to spam emojis every time you're in the chat. Kevin De Bruyne again. Losing possession of the ball. Okay. Jeez, close. What does Edison have on his shirt sponsor? I don't know. A new Man City one? I'm not sure. KDB not at the races. Not right now. He's not looking up to it. But again, it's everybody's first proper game back from over 3 months off. So it's not too surprising that players aren't going to look like they've been playing for the whole season today. It's really, really not going to be too shocking. I think you've got to expect that from most players throughout the first couple of games back. Marco, some of them are good, some of them are not. Mo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Laporte on the ball again. Playing it round the back. I mean, you can see the possession bottom right, 52-48. It's really, really just not insanely eventful. I mean, Gundogan has just booted the ball off pretty much for a goal kick, so not great, to be honest with you. Who's impressed you so far? No one's been that impressive, if we're being totally honest. It's been a very, very average game. No one is dominating at all right now. I did see the disallowed goal and it was insane. Yeah, even after the lag spikes, it looks like we've still got potentially over 200 people here, which is pretty good, to be fair. Those spikes have massively screwed us. We did have over 300 at one point, but I mean, it is still going down. What team do I support? Leicester. Are there any Leicester transfer rumours? There are transfer rumours about every team. It's just which ones you actually believe. You say this game is so boring. It's not incredible. Kevin De Bruyne picks up the ball again on the edge of the box, goes for a shot, gets blocked, receives the ball again, tries to ping it to Gundogan. And Man City just are not... I'd say, for Man City, it seems like they're not moving enough off of the ball in order to offer enough options for each other. And so they're getting caught on the ball a lot. And that's why the possession is so similar. Normally you see Man City against basically any team in the league dominating possession. But in this game right now, Arsenal just keep nicking the ball back. And managing to intercept basically anything that Man City are trying. Surely this viewership is good enough to do this more often. Hopefully. Eric Garcia brings down... How? Is that not a foul? It looked very much like Eric Garcia had his arm around the back of Nketiah, but somehow was not a foul when he was potentially going to get the ball right on the edge of the box. Carl, I don't think it will happen. So if Man City draw, do Liverpool officially win? I don't believe so. I think Liverpool would have to win on top of Man City, either losing or drawing this game. So, yeah, Garcia, with both arms on Nketiah, it's a foul. Things like this, I don't understand why they aren't given as fouls. Players literally are being pulled back like this, and yet the referees just ignore it. It's bizarre. Really, really bizarre. But I think the main thing from both of these teams so far is their movement off the ball and their passing just doesn't seem good enough. Sterling, though. Leno with a half-decent save. Sterling cutting in from the left just into the box and trying a right-footed curler into the far corner. Pretty simple save for Leno, though. It's not really going to threaten him from there. That would have to be a very, very good strike in order to get a goal from there. You'd need an absolute screamer. Can we get rid of Paul, please? City have 59% possession on your screen. There's 54 on there. You like the back of the jerseys? Yeah. So for those of you that cannot watch the games right now, instead of the players' names, like for example, instead of Kyle Walker, who's on the ball right now, it says Black Lives Matter on everybody's shirt instead of their name. So Man City did get a corner from that save from Leno. We've now got the ball in the middle of Arsenal's final third. Gundogan out to the right. Kyle Walker whips. No. Fakes to whip in the ball. David Silva plays it central. Nice bit of link-up play. Riyad Mahrez into David Silva. A good save by Leno down to his left, though. Very, very solid shot right there. That was much better. That could easily have been a goal right there. Good passing. This is what I was talking about Man City. They didn't seem like their movement was on point and their interplay wasn't looking as good. That is more like the Man City that we know. Leno did have to make a good save right there. Riyad Mahrez twisting and turning on the right. Linking up with Kevin De Bruyne yet again. Yeah, they did also take a knee. Before the game kicked off, every single player on both teams took a knee before the game began. There you go. Man City dominating? No, but they are definitely growing into the game more. They are now looking like the team that is on top in this match, whereas before it was very, very even. Incredibly even. Oops. And it did not look like one team was on top at all. Because again, everyone looked a little bit off sorts, to be honest with you. But Sterling receiving the ball out wide again on that left-hand side is a thing that is happening more and more often now. Man City are getting the ball to Mahrez, to De Bruyne, to Sterling in a bit more space each time. Gabriel Jesus still having to drop back to actually get involved. It's not as if he is linking up play all over the place. De Bruyne, again, he's grown into the game a bit more. He started off pretty sloppy, gave the ball away quite a lot. The action areas, I think this sums it up. In the last 5 minutes, 38% of the possession has been in Arsenal's final third, 59% in the middle, and only 3 in Man City's. So Arsenal not really creating anything right now. It is Man City who have now clearly gone up a gear from just being on the exact same level as Arsenal and now starting to find their rhythm and really start to create some chances. Leno having to be forced into making saves as the ball is yet again out with Sterling. David Silva managing to pick it up. Plays it to De Bruyne on the edge of the box. Lovely through ball to Mahrez. Good stop by Leno, though. Comes out quickly. Closes down the angle on Mahrez. Great pass by Kevin De Bruyne. Again, really starting to look like he's flowing a little bit better now. Getting involved in the game as much as he was before, but not giving the ball. This is a real problem, man. Real problem. This is massively hindering what we're trying to do here today. And I don't know what I could do to stop it. The good thing is that the stream comes back after like 3 to 5 seconds. That's not the end of the world, but it literally costs us a quarter of my viewers every time it happens, and we don't get the same amount back. So the first time it happened, we were on like just under 300. Then it dropped down and we came back. Next time it happened, we were on about 230. Then it came back and we barely got above 200. Now it's just happened again. I don't understand why. But we've gone down to less than 170 people. Less than 160 people. So this is a real problem for me. And if this keeps happening, I don't think it's going to be possible for me to do this often, because it will just ruin everything that I'm trying. But Sterling did just have a really good chance. De Bruyne with a through ball to him yet again, but Sterling chipping it over the top of the goal. Sadly for Man City, not managing to put that one away. I don't think there's any way that I could prevent this from happening. Why is it lagging? I've just explained. I have no idea, but it sucks. And if this continues to happen, it's going to make it so it's not possible for me to do this more often. Which would be heartbreaking, because it's gone well so far. I've enjoyed myself, but if this lag happens, I won't be able to do it. I will not be able to do it. What I could do is close that. See if that will help. Let me close all of that down and see if that potentially helps us. Implosion, yeah, but that's always going to be the case. Do you even get money with only 300 views max? Yeah. If people watch adverts, then you get revenue. How are Arsenal's defence looking? A little shaky. Marí was looking nice and composed on the ball, but then he had to get subbed off for David Luiz, so that's not massively helped. But Man City, at the start, were having problems getting the ball through, but it wasn't because Arsenal were defending incredibly. They were just losing possession due to poor passes, poor touches, poor movement. Whereas now, as we've said, they're finding their rhythm a lot more. They're getting involved in the game a lot more, getting their forwards on the ball more often. And it's really making a difference as Bellerin tries to pick out Xhaka and fails. Offside. So here is the Raheem Sterling. Oh no, David Silva chance where Leno made a very good save. He got down to his left so well. Had to be quick to get down to that. That is going to be a save that people probably won't talk about anywhere near as much as they should. Very solid stop. Did it look like any subs will come on soon? No, we've already had 2 subs. Arsenal have been forced into 2 changes. They've had to bring on Dani Ceballos for Xhaka and David Luiz for Marí at the back. So, yeah. David Luiz is about as calming as an old man on ice skates. Yeah, he's not exactly the most comfortable player to watch if you're a fan of the team that he's playing for. He doesn't fill you with confidence, I would say. Kyle Walker giving away a free kick near the edge of their box. A little bit harsh, maybe. In-air collision with Kieran Tierney. He did lean into him, though. He didn't really have any idea of going for the ball there. Taking out Tierney. Giving away a free kick in quite a dangerous position, to be fair. I do fancy Premier League, yes. I do. So I need De Bruyne to step things up and get me some points. That would be very, very nice. What team you wanting to win? I don't care. Actually, no. Man City. Because I'm a Leicester fan. We want to get Champions League, ideally. So if Man City win, that means Arsenal are further away from potentially catching us. So I'll take that. Show the game. I am not Sky Sports. I cannot do that. KDB is my captain as well. So I'm really hoping that he plays a little bit better. So Saka whipping in the free kick. Close to connecting with it. Mustafi was sliding in at the back post, but Man City just get themselves a goal kick. Bobby, out of any of our big players, yes, I do. I think Chilwell is by far the most likely to leave. I think he's the easiest to replace in the fact that we pretty much already have a better player in James Justin, so... But yeah, the question is going to be now that as I've closed down a couple of bits and bobs, if that is going to help with our lag issue. If it doesn't, that is a massive, massive hindrance, and it will suck. Hopefully, it sorts it, though, so that we can do this without any more lag. Have they got artificial fan noise in the background? Yes, they have. Although I don't believe that any is being played at the stadium, it's just on the stream/TV, as their feed, I don't think this is my internet, their feed has just gone to green line. So I can't tell you anything that's happening. There we go, we're back. David Luiz with the ball on the edge of the box. Harley, thank you very much. Plays it forward, out wide left. Kieran Tierney getting forward a lot in this game, a bit like Mendy on the opposite side. Guendouzi picks the ball up deep in his own half, tackled by Gabriel Jesus. That high press from Man City, winning the ball back as high up the pitch as they possibly can, working to a T right now. And as I just said, Benjamin Mendy going forward now on the left-hand side, plays it to Raheem. Back to Laporte. Man City looking very, very comfortable on the ball now. Looks like they found their feet and are now just doing the Man City way, basically. Mustafi gives the free kick away, maybe about 35 yards out from goal. Right on the brink of us finding out how many minutes are going to be added on. Marco, never watched it. Never watched it. You say, come on, Raheem, you captained him. Well, hopefully for your sake he does something. So 3 minutes added on is not actually the most surprising. Like, it's rare that you get more than one, more than two in the first half. Although Granit Xhaka was down. Granit Xhaka alone was down for at least 2 minutes at the start of the half when he had to get subbed off for Ceballos. You had Marí down for at least another minute as well. So I don't know what that's all about. But again, Mustafi giving away that free kick. Riyad on the ball. It's probably actually about 40 yards out from goal right now. Kevin De Bruyne looks like he's going to take it. Whips it in. Headed back out to Gundogan. Out left to Raheem Sterling. What's he going to do with it? He's going to play it back to Gundogan. Benjamin Mendy with a little nutmeg. You'd love to see it. Kyle Walker on the ball now in his own half. Plays it outright to Kevin De Bruyne. And he's played it forward. David Luiz. David Luiz, the horror show. At the back, Raheem Sterling puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. David Luiz. I told you, Arsenal's defence, when Sarri was in it, they were looking, or Marí, sorry. They were looking a lot better. They were looking composed on the ball. Kevin De Bruyne has just picked up the ball, maybe 50 yards out from goal. Kings are hopeful, very, very hopeful, early cross/through ball to Sterling into the box from out wide. David Luiz tries to, I think, control it with his thigh or something. It bounces off him to the side. Raheem Sterling is then just through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. takes his time well, blasts it on the half volley past Leno. Nothing that he can do. No fault by Leno at all. That is all David Luiz. What was he doing? So, to the person that captained or has Raheem Sterling in their fantasy team, nice points for you. Should, or may potentially go down as a Kevin De Bruyne assist as well for those of you that have him, because the ball still went to the player that it was intended to go to. So it should still go as a Kevin De Bruyne assist. But there you go. That is Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. That was, I mean, it's classic David Luiz. Trying to do too much. There was a clip that came out of David Luiz making a mistake in a preseason game. I can't remember if it was against Brentford or someone else. He basically tried to flick it over someone and dribble past like 3 players. He lost the ball, they conceded about 15 seconds later. Here, the ball has been played in from wide, right? Like, I'll show you on the screen above me. On the screen above me, right? Here is roughly where Kevin De Bruyne was. Right where my mouse is. He played a ball like this. David Luiz hits it here with his thigh. It bounces to Sterling here, and he puts it in the back of the net. So, yeah. Just really, really bad from David Luiz right there. Really, really poor. So that is half-time. 1-0 to Manchester City. They have definitely looked the better team. The first 20-25 minutes of the half, it looked very, very even. Arsenal were looking decent. Then Marí got subbed off for David Luiz. And since then, Manchester City have had control of this game easily and are now 1-0 up due to a David Luiz mistake. Leno made a couple of good saves in that half, especially one from David Silva. Very, very good save down to his left. And had been keeping them in it. But then Luiz cost them a goal. So that is half-time. Let me stop my timer right there. And we will move this over. Where did I save the second half one? Here. So this should now update in my software. There we go. Half-time. 1-0. So anyone that is watching this along with me, thoughts? Thoughts? Let's see if Kevin De Bruyne did get that assist officially on fantasy football or not. Assist TBC. So they might give it to KDB. They might not. I think they should, because by the fantasy's own rules, if the pass... Okay. Oh no. Here we go. Is it going to lag? Stream going to disconnect? As my Sky stream has lagged. Did the stream lag by any chance? Yep. Yeah, this is a huge problem. That if this is going to keep happening, I don't know if I can do this really going forward. Like, that's 4 times in an hour that we have had a lag spike that has caused the stream to lag and disconnect and have to come back. Like, that's way too big of a thing. That is huge in terms of losing viewers and everything like that. That is absolutely killing me right now. So I don't know why it happens, what is going on with it, but it's really, really badly affecting me. I mean, luckily it's coming back. Like after 5 seconds or so, it seems to come back. But it kills our viewership. We lose a quarter of our viewers instantly when it happens. Games, well, of course, it's a football game. What other kind of thumbnail are you going to create? Stream isn't lagging. Well, no, it clearly has. I've literally got notifications saying that the stream has disconnected and it has to reconnect. Here in Brazil, people don't like David Luiz by his many mistakes from the past. Look now, it's the same thing. I'm actually going to very quickly load up my stream again to try and get it caught back up a little bit. You need to keep the headband, you suit it. It's not awful. I'm a little surprised that it isn't actually awful. Why am I not? One sec. Right. Can you open up the... Right, there we go. 4 times in 1 hour, exactly. Too many devices using Wi-Fi, maybe. But that shouldn't affect it randomly just having a lag spike. That's the problem. Sam, yeah. Looks happy when he's not on FIFA. Surprising that. One word to describe the game so far. Word would I use? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a word that describes basically people clearly coming back to full fitness and finding their feet in the game again. I don't know what word you'd use to describe that, but that's a mini summary of it. It's yeah. Football, exactly that. Sterling with the goal though. He is the guy that scored. Who's been the man of the match so far for you? Leno? I'd probably say Leno as well. Harvey, yes. Arsenal playing drop back 1 depth, needs to change formation, take the game to City. They do. They're really, really, like, a lot of the time they are just panicking when they have the ball. The amount of times already that one of their fullbacks has got the ball and just pinged it forward, instead of trying to find a pass into midfield and then working a play, something like that, that would be the way to try and break down City, but instead they're just lobbing it, and it is not working for them. So I don't know why they keep trying to do it. It would be understandable, for example, if Benjamin Mendy had charged forward and then they played it down his side, but they're not doing that. It's when they've had the ball for 30 seconds, a minute, full of possession, and then they randomly go for a ping, and it's just not working. They don't look... Again, Marí looked like their most composed player, and then he had to get subbed off. Do you consider yourself a ginger? Red hair and pale? This is so dumb. I'm not going to be able to do this. There's lags like this, I'm not going to be able to do it. This is heartbreaking. I've really enjoyed this, other than this stupid lag. And look, we go down to just over above 100 viewers. This is dumb. My viewership gets cut every single time it happens, and it's happening like every 10 minutes now. It's just ruining everything. It's shock. Technology ruins something that I'm actually enjoying and having fun doing. Joke. But yeah, to the person saying, do you consider yourself a ginger? No, because I don't know if you can see. This isn't red. This is brown. This is red. This is ginger. But that and that are not the same. Back again. It doesn't matter if it's back, though, because we lose a chunk of viewers. Why, man? Why can't I just do something without getting screwed? This would be sick if we could do this. But no. I don't. Man. Why do things have to suck? How about watching the game on your phone to take the strain off your PC, see if it makes a difference? Well, let me go onto Task Manager. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it would be. That's the problem. Don't be disheartened. I have to be disheartened, though. Can I fix it for next time? What? I don't know what the problem is. We are randomly getting a lag spike every 10 minutes. There's nothing I can do if my internet just decides to randomly stop for 5-10 seconds every 10 minutes. That's not something I can fix. It never happens normally. When we're streaming normally every single day, pretty much, we have never had this problem before. So it must be because I'm watching a stream. If I watch this stream on my laptop or my phone, it's not going to make any difference. You'd think. Let's see. Let's try and watch the second half on my phone. See how that goes. So let me try and load it up on here. 4G probs takes up so much data. I have unlimited data. Didn't go down as a KDB assist. What a joke. Right, let me try and open this up then. So where would I need to go? What app? Where is it? Where the hell is it? How can I not find this? Sky Sports. Right, here we go. Oh, no. No. This is going great. Oh, there we go. Introducing the Sky Sports app. Yeah, just let me on it. Let me watch the game on here and see if it works. Please. Update the app. Oh, my goodness. Because if this doesn't work, then I won't be able to do this again. It costs me way too much in terms of viewers and everything like that every time it happens. It's awful. It literally will kill these streams. And has killed this stream. Right. So where do I go to watch this? Watch now. Here. Log in. Log in with Virgin. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Right, log in. Okay. Select all images with bridges. I can do that. Right. Is that the password? I think. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. Oh, for goodness sake. Select all images with traffic lights. Why? Cannot contact recapture. Check your connection and try again. Technology man! Why? Your account only allows 2 users from your household to watch Sky Sports at a time. Okay. So let's close that down on the PC. And then open it on here. Surely. Right? Who did your hair? I don't know what that means. This just isn't loading. This is going great. No problems at all. Yeah. Preparing. Okay, are we getting there? This is it as it stands. This is me. Oh! My goodness. Look at this. Look at this quality that I'm enjoying right now. Oh, you can't because of the green screen. Lol. It's absolutely garbage. There's not much else that I can say. So basically, if this now lags at any point in this second half, then we have a major problem. Okay, so we should now be back. Okay, what app is it? It's the Sky app. It says there's a problem with your connection, yet it actually looks fine right now. So I'm going to plonk this. I'm going to plonk this right here. And hopefully watch it with my phone. No, it's just going to lag. Well, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. What if I do it like that? There we go. Right. Let's hope that the quality improves. Otherwise, this is going to be a massive problem. It has been enjoyable to stream. It's just the stupid lag spike. So if there's a lag spike now that I'm not watching it on my PC, then I probably won't be able to do this again. Purely because of the fact that that literally ruins everything that I'm doing right now. Now, this is even more behind than the previous one was. So I'm now watching at 46:15. This is why I need a TV with the game on in here. And then we wouldn't have any of these problems, because I'd just be able to watch it right here. I wouldn't have to stream it or anything like that, and we shouldn't have any lag. But I can't do that, sadly. Do you have a tablet or another laptop? I do have a laptop. But a laptop would require using Wi-Fi rather than 4G, and our Wi-Fi is garbage. Our Ethernet connections are really good, but our Wi-Fi connections are not. Can you move your TV or not? What TV? What are you on about? I don't have a Virgin box in here. So I can't watch it other than through the Virgin apps rather than on the actual TV. Which is a massive problem. Maybe we could do this kind of thing next season if I get everything sorted out and potentially have my own Virgin box and stuff like that. But as it stands, I don't know. Man, I was having such a good time. Stupid lag spikes. We literally halved our viewership due to like the five lag spikes that we've had. That's a problem. Raheem Sterling bombing through the middle. See, the problem is right now, I'm describing something that's happened a minute ago above me on the screen. So Gabby Jesus is having a dangerous attack, and Man City have a penalty. Yet I'm not going to see it for now another minute. This is a big problem. This is a big problem. So maybe I wouldn't really be able to do these kind of things until I actually get myself another Virgin box or something like that to be able to watch it in here. Because it just isn't possible. When you're like a full minute behind and trying to show stuff on the screen and everything like that, it just isn't really possible. So I'm still waiting for whatever has happened to happen. So it said that there was a pen on Bet365 in about 5 seconds. So Man City, charging through the middle. David Luiz just absolutely brings him down for basically no reason. What is he doing, man? The guy is a clown. Absolute clown. So, Riyad charges through, and David Luiz is just pulling him back the whole time and brings him down and then complains at the ref that it isn't a foul. You can't do that. You idiots. You absolute fool. So he gets sent off, and then the Man City penalty. Again, you already know whether it's a goal or not, but I do not because I'm not looking at that screen and I'm not looking at the chat until this penalty has been taken. They don't want it spoiled for me. So, David Luiz, you are a fool. I really hope that that injury for Marí is not a bad one because he looked so composed. KDB stepping up for the penalty. Riyad was brought down, so he'll get the assist on fantasy if Kevin scores this. I took Riyad out of one team, so that's good. KDB. Golly, golly, goal. Right. Can you not connect to TV through aerial? What are you talking about? Eyes. David Luiz is off the pitch. How can City score now? True. Yeah, it was a clear straight red. He's literally through on goal. Probably going to put it in. 1-on-1 against the keeper. And he just pulls him down. Pulls him down. What minute was the penalty scored? 49? David Luiz just a liability. Yeah, he is. Awful. Absolutely awful. Was De Bruyne's goal great? It was a penalty. So David Luiz has come on for Arsenal's second best player this game. He then is at fault for the first goal and then gets sent off, gives away a penalty for the second goal. Absolute beast of a player. And now Mustafi is down injured as well. So Arsenal may not only have two centre-backs injured in one game, also having another one sent off. Jesus. But yeah, the ping from Ederson through the middle to set Riyad through on goal. For that would have been amazing. Just pings, and then he pinged the ball out, which was then knocked down to Riyad before David Luiz just brought him down. Just a clown of a player, man. But yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, fancy captain. You love to see it. You're not sure it's the worst thing that David Luiz is now suspended? Yeah, Arsenal fans are probably happy. Like, they were expecting to lose this game, but it's probably not bad that Luiz is suspended. The problem is, though, is if Mustafi is going off here, they've lost 3 centre-backs in one game. Yeah, Leno has been Arsenal's best player. Okay. So I apologise about the tech issues in this one. Hopefully we can get these kind of things sorted to do more of this in the future. The dream scenario is that, again, I get a Virgin box in my room so that I can just watch it with no delay or anything like that. That is the perfect scenario. So there you go. But, man. Again, Arsenal fans probably not expecting anything in this game, but Injuries, a red card. Oh dear. Aubameyang, yeah, may as well not be on the pitch. He's hardly touched the ball, and when he has, he's been out on the left wing, not up front. How much is the delay for the actual game live? Well, when it was on my PC, it was like 30 seconds. Now that it's on my phone, it's like a minute behind, which is just not possible. If you get rid of the map, you could still talk through the game like you were without being behind the map. I could, but then the chat just spoil it anyway. So, unless everyone in the chat didn't say anything. You can split the output so it works into all the rooms in your house. I don't think you understand. No super chat. What do you mean? You mean there's not been any super chats today? That isn't surprising. I don't expect to get super chat donations every single day. It's rare that we get them. It's not an expectation at all. Aguero isn't playing because isn't. No? I think my stream's just got even further behind. And if I pause and unpause, it doesn't actually get it back to where it should be. I'm going to try and load it again and see if I can get it to be a bit better. It's so far behind. From what you've seen of Mendy, you're really not impressed? Mendy is Mendy's very good at charging forward with the ball. Defensively doesn't seem the greatest. But yeah. Right, so how far behind is this now? 55-47. So it's still nearly a minute behind. It's like 45 seconds behind. It's not as bad. Have the skybox in the games room and the skyworks on 13 TVs, including the outside one. But if it's the same output, then people can't watch different shows. It's not as if my whole family are watching every single Premier League game and every single football game that is on TV that I would want to watch and stream watch-alongs to. That doesn't fix anything. At all. Man, I'm just disheartened now. Disheartened. Jack, no. No. Luiz needs to be interviewed for match fixing. Booster. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I feel like people just don't understand how TV works in houses. If you want to watch a different show to someone else that's watching something, you have to have two boxes. I don't have a box in my room. So, I can't do that. But man, I still can't believe how bad we got screwed by those lag spikes. It's really ruined everything. Our viewership, like, more than halved due to lag during this stream. And now I'm behind because I have to watch it on my phone instead of on the PC. I feel like this is something that I would definitely like to do in the future. But I just don't know if it's going to be viable without actually having another Virgin box in my room. To be honest with you. At least the lag has gone touch wood. Yeah. It does seem like that has improved since moving it over to my phone, but then we get way more delay. So, how much is an extra Virgin box? How much is an extra Evo box? Existing customers. Upgrade your bundle. Sorry, but we have a problem. Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's log in. See what we can find here. TV. Can you not get... Because we do have 2 boxes, but one's in the garden. So that you can watch stuff outside. If you can't get 3, then I am absolutely screwed. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's... You not move the one in the garden in when you're not using it. I don't think you understand how much of a hassle that is. Sterling, oh dear. We've already got the assist for the first goal, did he? Nice. Yeah, Raheem Sterling tripping over himself. Sight you love to see. Sané warming up on the touchline is something that you like to see. Him coming back. Missed it does, because that's what it could be called going forward. But yeah, basically, in order to move that, I would have to unplug the cable that is going from our living room through the exterior wall into the garden, around all of our furniture and everything in the garden, into that box. I think the only way that I could potentially do it is if there was some kind of way to get a... get another cable so that I could have a cable running in here, and then all I need to do is unplug the cable, move it in here, plug in my cable. I swear you can have more than 2 boxes though. I swear that's a thing. Like, you can get up to 5 additional set-top boxes, so you can watch your favourite shows wherever you are on the home. How? How? Where? How many times does Bamiyang touch the ball tonight? Not many. But he's playing left wing. They're playing him out of position. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Chelsea still reaping the benefits from that transfer. Mm-hmm. Right off the new box as a business expense. If I don't even know how to set it up. Virgin TV 6 box. I don't get it. I don't understand. Seems bizarre. Use that, and as a backup, use that. Yeah, but this is the problem. I can't use a stream because it will make everything lag, as it did in the first half. Our stream lagged 5 times, and our viewership dropped by a quarter each time. I can't afford for that to happen. And I also have delay when like, even though it's through the official Sky or Virgin app, you still have delay on a stream compared to if you're watching it on the TV. If I had the actual box, then we wouldn't have any of those problems. Luke, that's insane. John Bennett said that Arsenal went up to 10 men when Luiz was sent off. He's just a liability. Simple as that. Simple as that. Why are the views so low? Thought these streams would bang. 1, the kickoff exists. 2, We've had 5 major lag spikes, which kill our viewership. 3, I'm also like a minute delayed behind the game, which doesn't help either. 4, it's not something that my channel is known for, and so we don't have a ton of viewers that know that this is what we're going to be doing today, that want to join the stream for it, etc. Riyadh subbed off. Missed they did, but... an addition. KDB captain coming up trumps. That's what I did. David Luiz, best defender in the world, of course. Griezmann was a bizarre purchase. At least Dembele's young and everything. He just has a lot of injury problems. Griezmann was just bizarre. He wasn't necessary at all. What about BT? What about BT? The problem is Virgin not having a thing on their website to basically say, hey, do you want another box? Why is it so difficult to find that? Virgin Media's multi-room offering comes in the form of additional TiVo or V6 boxes that cost £7.50 per box per month on top of the TV package cost. That'd be fine. I'd happily give my family £7.50 or whatever a month to have another box in my room. Can you change the squads, please? Oh god, yeah, I've... 50 quid for a new box. Is it really only that? If so, I'd do that. 100%. Right, I need to keep on track. It's easier to ring them up. I mean, it really is. Nothing is clear at all here. Nothing is clear. But I don't think this is going to be possible until I can actually watch it on the TV and provide like proper updates and everything when it's happening, rather than being lagging behind and everything like that. David Luiz did get sent off, yes. He did. Right, so Riyadh's off. Bernardo is on. Oops. Come on, man. Okay. And then we've got Foden on for David Silva. Foden is number 7. This is the thing, like, I'm so behind. Oh, and Arsenal have just made about 1 million subs, so that's fun. And he is number 9. We've got Guendouzi off for Maitland-Niles. Who is number 15. De Bruyne nearly. Then Nelson for Willock. Yeah, De Bruyne did not start this game well, but he has massively, massively grown into it. Right, that's better. Oh, now there's another sub. For goodness sake, who do I live with? Family. Luiz came on for Marí, who was looking really composed. Was at fault for the first goal. Then gave away a penalty and got sent off for the second. You love to see it. Right, De Bruyne off. Is that Fernandinho on? Rodri and Fernandinho on for Laporte and De Bruyne. You're really not making this easy for me to keep up with. Laporte, Fernandinho. Right. Marí looked shaky for the first 10, then settled down. Yeah, but so did everybody. De Bruyne at the start of the game was not good. He was giving the ball away a lot. But champs, I stopped at gold 2 on Xbox. Like your parents, yeah. But again, I'd love to do this again, but whilst actually having my own Virgin box so that I can have it without any delay or anything like that. And then I could give proper commentary and proper insight, respond to the chat and everything. Everything be live and in time would be perfect. So I might try and sort that out. To be honest with you. Do I think Leicester will win at the weekend? I really hope we do. No reason to doubt us. But look, like the lag situation, since we switched to my phone, is fine. So you'd think that that would be okay to watch there. You use flash scores for the lineups and stuff. Yeah, that's... I did think of that. But I thought it looked cleaner. Like this. Than their setup. But this is going to be a test run. Where we were basically seeing how everything would work, how it would go. Would it be beneficial for the channel? Would we gain any subscribers? Would we get a decent amount of viewership? Would I enjoy doing it? Would I want to do it again? The answer to those things is, yeah, it's been good, other than the lag. And the fact that I'm now delayed. So if I could do it with everything on point, if I could have things auto-updating by using stuff like flash scores, windows, instead of changing stuff on my own, that'd be perfect. And that'd be a lot of fun. I think Leicester will secure Champions League. Again, I really hope so. I don't know why people are asking for predictions on stuff, though. Because no one knows how teams are going to play. Right? No one knows how teams will play after the whole lockdown thing. Right? Anything could happen in these matches. Brighton could come out and just be an absolute monster team. Spurs could come out and look like a relegation team. You don't know. Because of how unparalleled this is compared to normal. Premier League since January 2015. January 2015. 5.5 years. Arsenal's away record versus the Big Six. 25 games. 0 wins. Dear, oh dear. Dear. Masters. Not sure about that. Does he Nep's charity stream? I did. Jack, probably, because you cheated your way to a draw today. Ninja, I don't think you've listened to a word that I've just said. When it comes to predictions. Now they're showing highlights of how bad David Luiz was. Gets subbed on at fault for the first goal. Gives away a penalty and gets sent off at the same time. Such a clown. It would also mean that I could actually, like, if my friends are sending me messages right now about these games, I can't reply to them because I'd have to go off the stupid Sky Sports app. Ugh. I need this other Virgin box if I'm going to do this properly. Especially if we start the new season and I want to do this more. It could be really, really fun. Implosion comes in as a member. Thank you very much for the generosity. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. I need to quickly make sure that is muted. See how that is going. Okay. We're not doing bad compared to that. That's fine. Remember on both now again. Absolute hero. Absolute hero. But yeah, game is coming to a close. 15 minutes left. It really doesn't look like Arsenal are going to have any real opportunity to come back into this one, to be perfectly honest with you. Don't have any faith at all. Again, why would you play Aubameyang at left wing? I don't get it. Who do I support? Leicester. And yeah, the viewership is going to go below 100 even without a like spike. I'll definitely give this another go once I potentially have my own TiVo box and everything like that. Until then, I don't know if I'd do another one. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this game is slowly but surely wrapping up, and Man City just smashing it. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Pinkers in a bit. 15 minutes with 10 men against Man City. Doesn't look good. You feel like Newcastle have one of the toughest games back because Sheffield United have already played? Why would they have a harder game than... Is it Burnley? Who would be playing against a Man City team that have already played? Again, you can do the BBC games as they're on standard TV. Are you not paying any attention? I don't have TV in my room. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a problem. Please pay attention. Oh, this stream was so good earlier until the stupid lag. Everything went downhill, man. Ah! Stupid technology. Again. Ruins everything for me. Why? Why? I don't get it. Needs to play a two-striker formation. Arsenal do better with 10 players than they do with David Luiz. Yep. They really do. Did they not have like a younger player or something like that that they could have used instead of him? We all know that he's a liability. Why would you bring him back for his first game in months to play against Manchester City? As Leno makes another good save. He's been by far Arsenal's best player today. He's made like 3 or 4 very, very good saves. This could have been like 5-0. Daniel, oh dear. Leno is Arsenal's saviour. Yeah, exactly. He's had a very solid game today. For Leno. Again, he's not at fault for either goal. The first one was all David Luiz. And it just left Leno one-on-one with Sterling and he just volleys it past him. That would have been very, very hard to save. There's no way you could react quick enough. And then the second one was a penalty. Other than that, as I say, he's made some very, very good stops today. And I would definitely give him Arsenal's man of the match. Man City, De Bruyne started to play a lot better after the first 20 minutes. And he started spraying passes around and becoming a lot more impressive. Riyad looked sharp as well. Bad. Okay, Leno is solid. If Arsenal lose Leno, Aubameyang and Xhaka, they're basically a mid-table team. I mean... You go through Arsenal's 11... Like, Arsenal's current 11 right now on the pitch. Leno, right? I'd say at the start. Who are Arsenal going to play centre-back now? God knows. Xhaka? Leno's decent. Bellerin, on his day, he's okay. He's a bit like Kyle Walker, though. A lot of the time, it's just pace, pace, pace. Rather than being amazing at defending. I'd still probably say he's potentially better than Kyle Walker, but... okay. The 2 centre-backs. David Luiz, Mustafi. Both problems. You do have Socrates. I don't know why he didn't play today. I don't know if he was injured or anything like that. Rodri gets a booking. Shock. Aguero's coming on for Gabby Jesus. Who again wasn't incredible. I feel like Socrates is injured as well. Oh dear. Saliba and Holding both start for Arsenal when fit. Isn't Saliba out in France? Oh my god, did someone just get knocked out? Ederson just came flying out of his goal to head the ball away. And he might have just knocked someone out. A Man City player. He looks like he's out cold. They haven't zoomed in on him or anything. I think he just knocked his own teammate out bad. That does not look good. From first viewing, that looks pretty bad. Saliba is in France till season ends. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's going to be stretched off. There's no way he's going to continue. Eric Garcia is the one that's down. Are they going to show it again? I want to see exactly what happened. Was it just a clash of heads? Josh, that is a good fact. Two players stretch it off, man. Insane. Like 4 injuries in one game. So what happened? Like, obviously it's on my phone, so it's not the easiest thing to see. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Well, that had a bit of welly behind it. That could be a really, really bad one. Have they got any subs left? They've brought on Ronaldinho, Rodri, Foden, Aguero, and Bernardo. So I guess not. Have Luiz's game by numbers. 25 minutes, 24 passes, 1 error leading to goal, 1 penalty conceded, 1 red card. What a legend. Yeah, he just clattered him. Absolutely wiped him out. Jesus. And that's pretty bad. I haven't even seen if he's moving yet. Which is terrifying. But you knew he was out cold because of the way that his arms moved. Like, if you've watched football enough and you've seen people get knocked out by keepers and head clashes and stuff like that, a lot of their times, their arms will just go completely stiff in an unnatural way. So, like, if they're lying down, right, lying down like that, and their arms are just like that, or something like that, it's normally pretty worrying. Bernardo Silva's reaction. And Benjamin Mendy just doesn't really want to look. Oh, it's bad. Went straight to the ground because he was knocked out. Could be quite serious. Oh, yeah, exactly. Gosh, they do. And Big John McGinn. Yeah, this could be really bad. Not just in terms of, like, a football injury, but a potential brain injury. That was heavy. He would have been knocked out before he hit the floor. Who's injured? Eric Garcia. Yeah, he would have been knocked out before he was on the floor. and then a smash to his head as well as he hits the floor. Well, 2 injuries caused by teammates. How did he get injured? He was running with, was it Lacazette? I think it was Lacazette, Garcia, and Walker were basically sprinting back towards goal as a ball was lofted over the top. Ederson charged out and headed the ball out and wiped out Garcia. I don't know if he wiped him out by hitting him with his head or his hand. I don't know, or a shoulder, because they've only shown it once since, understandably. And so I don't know exactly what he hit him with, but he was gone. Instantly, he was gone. He's still down, receiving treatment. Obviously going to get stretched off. There's no way he's going to continue. He probably won't play again this season. But, man. Edison's just taking it cool. I mean, there's nothing that... What can he do? Not as if he's a doctor that can sit there and help him get better. Yeah, Mo, it's fine. Steve, no, why would I? David Silva's laughing. Yeah, not at the injury, surprisingly. Coming off, well, of course. The question isn't whether he's going to be okay to play again for like the rest of the season. The question is, has he got any kind of serious injury? It's pretty bad. All them dirty bits you liking on Twitter. I don't know what dirty bits you mean. If a picture of a female is dirty, news to me. Arsenal is not in form. No team is in form. That could be career threatening. Exactly. That's the worry here. Again, the rest of the season isn't going to matter for him. Doesn't matter if he's going to play again or not. He could have some serious head injury that, again, could literally, you never know, end his career. Head injuries are always incredibly, incredibly terrifying. Because you don't know how serious it is until you've had like proper scans and stuff like that. Whereas, for example, if someone like does their ankle or something, you can pretty much tell instantly what the damage is and probably how long they're going to be out for. Sometimes before they're even off the pitch. Whereas this, you don't know. Steve, you're a clown, so we'll just get rid. Could be Ryan Mason 2.0. Oh, yeah. That was a bad one, wasn't it? That was bad. So how much time are they going to add on for that? That was a lengthy delay. We might get like 10 minutes plus. He looked decent as well today, Garcia. He's been solid. He's not had an absolute ton to do, but when he's been called upon, he's been decent. And man, I really hope that isn't bad. Because so many Man City fans have been wanting to see him get pushed up to the senior side. He finally gets his proper opportunity, and then that happened. There's 11 minutes added on. 11 minutes. Jeez. That is absolutely ridiculous. And the first half we thought was bad when we had Xhaka with his big injury. And we only got 3 minutes in the first half. We should have had over 15 minutes of added on / injury time in the game today. Is again just absolute insanity. Oh, what a ping that was. Oh, Walker. Through to whoever this is, I can't tell. Aguero. Is that Raheem on the ball? Back to Aguero. Oh, off the post. Who even is that? Phil Foden. GG, 3-0. 3-0. Oh, that is... I mean, it was already game over, but that is most definitely G to the G. Good interplay. Aguero unlucky. Again, a good save by Leno. It looked like anyway. I swear he got a touch on Aguero's shot. If he did, that's another huge save. And he deserves a lot of credit today. It is a big save. He can't do anything about the rebound, unfortunately. Leno's been fantastic. He may have conceded 3 goals, but none of them are his fault. He's been very good. If you find just got KO'd, looked like it was caused by Edison's momentum as opposed to an arm or boot. Hopefully. It just depends on how big the hit was when he hit the floor. 3-0 and the goalkeeper's the best player. That says a lot. Says a lot about Arsenal's performance today. That, yeah. How does your goalkeeper get man of the match in a 3-0 loss? But man, the Prem is back. And I love it. I love it. Aubameyang, top scorer, fraud. Give it to Vardy. Aubameyang playing striker. About time. It only took them until whenever they brought Lacazette on to actually realise that one of the guys that's nearly top scorer in the league should probably be playing up front. Instead of a child. Well, here's hoping, Josh. Hoping. Unconscious, you can... Yeah, exactly. Like I say, he was knocked out before he hit the floor. That's the worry, is that he wouldn't have been able to protect himself from... Like, normally, if you get knocked down, right? Even if you're knocked heavily, if you're still conscious when you're falling, you can cushion yourself a little bit with your arms or legs or something. If you're knocked out before you hit the floor, there isn't anything that's stopping you from, like, hitting the ground with your back and then your head slamming into the ground. That's the scary part about it. Again, I've only seen... I couldn't really see it in the replay. 1, because it's on my phone, and 2, because they only showed it once. Not that I really want to see it again, but I couldn't tell if like there was a big head bounce or anything. So we got to hope that everything's okay. There's no way that they risk him. I don't think there's any chance they risk him playing again this season. Even if it turns out that it's not that serious, I just don't think they'd do it. If it was, for example, Arsenal, with like no other centre backs available in their club, yeah, maybe they'd have to. But I think Man City can afford to just play like Otamendi or someone instead and be okay with it. Let's stream tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Yeah, there's two. There's two. Two streams. So tomorrow we've got Foot Champs rewards, and then we've got EA Play where they're revealing FIFA 21 on next-gen consoles, which is very exciting. That it's not just a FIFA 21 trailer. It's talking about taking that next level to next gen, which hopefully is huge. So I'm actually much more excited about it than I was yesterday, because I didn't think that that would be the case. I thought, yeah, we'll probably get a trailer and we'll get told something like, this is the focus for the next game. But now that they're actually going to be talking, it looks like purely about next gen, I'm now excited. Ben, that's... Yeah, 2 streams tomorrow. Charlie, thank you for subbing. Thank you anyone that subbed today. Again, I will probably do more of these in the future, but once I potentially get an extra TiVo box in my room so that I can watch it without delay and on a proper screen and everything. Oh, I thought Aguero just scored there. I thought he'd made it 4. If it's a terrible head injury, Edison might be in big trouble. No. That wouldn't be a thing. That was Sterling v Italy, that. Nate, maybe. Maybe. There's still about 5 minutes left of this game. Or 4 if you're watching this above me. Right. I think this sums up this game. I mean, you can see it down here. But attempts on or off target, 19 for Man City, 2 for Arsenal. 2. At the start of the game, it was very, very even. The first 20 minutes, Man City did not look good on the ball. De Bruyne was giving it away all the time, right? Their off-the-ball movement was just not Man City level at all. But since that, and since David Luiz came on at roughly 20 minutes gone, everything's been completely different. Man City have dominated the game. Lacazette could have potentially got an assist there, but a poor pass across the box. One of them was the crazy shot from Aubameyang in the first half. Yeah. Like, seeing shot off target up here. They've got a corner, though. You never know. We could do the live commentary from what I'm seeing above me. Arsenal corner. But yeah, man, I'd like to do more of these. I really, really would. And I'm not going to let the fact that we had lag and everything, like, put me down too much. We had some issues today, but they're out of my control. And hopefully, we can potentially fix things to do more of this kind of thing in the future. Benny did go over to him. How's my day been? Good. Really chill. These streams, that is. We're just chilling and watching football. Like, it's the dream. And by the way, I thought, just in case there were injuries, that timer right at the top of the screen up there, not this one, but the one above the score, I was like, oh, what should I set it to? What should I make it so it stops at? I was like, 95? Nah, just in case. I didn't think it'd go over 100. Goodness me. Chaos. I will not do the same for Man U v Spurs. I probably won't do another one until I can potentially get a new TiVo box for in my room. There might be like a week, if not more. I have no idea how long delivery times and stuff are from Virgin. If I was to ring up tomorrow and say, hey, get me another box for multi-room, I don't know how long that would take. Could be a month before I'd be able to do more without it having to be on my phone. I don't know. So depending on the delivery time, like, let's say if, for example, it was a month, then I'd just watch it on my phone, right? And do it this way, even though it's not ideal, right? I just do it on my phone. But hopefully it's within a week. That'd be perfect. Nate, yes. That's KDB. I still think they should give it Leno. Leno hasn't done anything wrong in this game. Whereas KDB at the start, okay, yeah. He got a goal from a penalty and he got an assist. Did you just hit... Oh, it was the timer ending. I had no idea what I was just hearing. You probably didn't hear it because I've got desktop audio off. I just had some funky little beat play in my headset. That was bizarre. I don't even know what I was going to say. That threw me off massively. Hey, next day, isn't it? I don't know. Well, that was one-sided. Yeah. So full time. There we go. Would I expand to different leagues and derby games like Old Firm? I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. That is full time. Man City 3, Arsenal 0 with 10 men. GG! Oh, that's what I was going to say, yeah. KDB got an assist from the first goal, but due to a David Luiz mistake, and he scored the penalty. He did create some decent chances, but he also gave the ball away a hell of a lot at the start of the game. I think Leno deserves man of the match in that game. But they won't give it to him because he conceded a few goals, none of which were his fault. But what can you do? What can you do? So, GG. That's our first watch-along stream done. Obviously, we had massive tech issues during this. But we did still gain some new subscribers. We had an okay viewership until the lag off the screen, whatever that is. So I think we're just going to call it there. GG to Man City. Arsenal were not very good. I think we'll be back tomorrow for 2 streams. One is going to be Foot Champs Rewards, and the other one is going to be EA Play, which is going to be huge. How many subs gained? Just a couple. Just a couple. But that's good, right? Anything above 1 or anything above 0, good. So we'll take that today. We will happily take that. So thank you very, very much for tuning in. I appreciate you supporting me on my first attempt at doing something like this. And obviously we'll try and improve for the future, add a few more things, and alter a couple of things to make it as good as we possibly can. And hopefully next time I would actually have... I wouldn't have any delay, so I can actually provide proper commentary. The reason why I didn't really commentate in the second half was because you could see this above me, and it was a minute ahead, so you knew everything that was happening before I saw it. So, next time, hopefully that would not be the case. So, we'll see. We'll see what I can do, and I'll update you all on Twitter and everything like that. But other than that, that is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for more FIFA stuff. Good night,